How to apply for service tax refund. A step-by-step process to get service tax refund. Before you apply for service tax refund, you should know when you can apply for it. A. When there is excess payment of service tax and which cannot be used for squaring off future service tax liability. B. When there is accumulated cenvat credit used in providing output service which has been exported without payment of service tax. Conditions to be satisfied for claiming excess payment of service tax refund. The excess payment has not been made on account of interpretation of law, taxability, classification or valuation of any exemption notification. In case an assess having central registration has paid excess service tax because of delayed receipt of the details of the payment, such excess can be adjusted without limit. In cases other than specified above, the maximum amount of service tax that can be adjusted is INR 100,000 for a relevant month or quarter. While claiming such adjustments, the details shall be intimated to the Superintendent within 15 days from the date of such payment. Documents to be submitted for claiming excess payment of service tax refund. Application in prescribed form are: copy of TR6/GAR7/PLA/ copy of return evidencing payment of duty. Copy of invoices. Documents evidencing that duty has not been passed on to the buyer. Any other document as prescribed by the Central Excise Officer. How to apply for service tax refund. Go to assesse.gov.in. Log in with your username and password. Select option Refund Request under F. Conditions to be satisfied for claiming cenvat input used in export of services. The refund is allowed only in those circumstances where a manufacturer or provider of output service is not in a position to utilize the input credit or input service credit allowed under Rule 3 of the said rules against goods exported during the quarter or month to which the claim relates. The refund of unutilized input service credit will be restricted to the extent of the ratio of export turnover to the total turnover for the given period to which the claim relates, that is. Illustration: if total credit taken on input services for a quarter equals 100 Indian rupees, export turnover during the quarter equals 250 Indian rupees. Total turnover during the quarter equals 500 Indian rupees. Export turnover shall mean the sum total of the value of final products and output services exported during the given period in respect of which the exporter claims the facility of refund under this rule. Total turnover means the sum total of the value of all output services and exempted services provided, including value of services exported. All excisable and non-excisable goods cleared, including the value of goods exported. The value of bought-out goods sold, during given period. How to apply for service tax refund for unused cenvat credit. Copy of the relevant shipping bills or bills of export duly certified by the Officer of Customs to the effect that the goods have in fact has been exported. Copy of invoices issued by the input service providers. Copy of invoices for services exported. Certificate from the bank certifying realization of export proceeds. Relevant extracts of the records maintained under the Central Excise Rules, cenvat credit rules or service tax rules, in original, evidencing taking of cenvat credit, utilization of such credit in payment of excise duty or service tax and the balance unutilized credit during the given period. Statement of input invoices showing details of payment of service tax and amount claimed. Declaration certifying the correctness of the particulars given by the claimant.